All power, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Yahawashi, double honors to the elders of GMS for showing me this great truth. And shalom and salutations to my brothers on the four corners pumping out this truth with sincerity, long suffering, and longevity. What I'm about to get into is the fear of the Lord. Alright, so I'm just going to go through some of these precepts. This is Exodus chapter 9, verse 30. But as for thee and thy servants, now when you're talking about these, talking about the Israelites, all right? But as for thee and thy servants, I know that ye will not yet fear the Lord's power, all right? So 2/3 of our brethren do not fear the Most High, all right? They were not, and when you go into these churches, you're not taught to fear the Most High. You're taught to just love Him. That's all it is love. But we're gonna get into the fear, all right? This is Deuteronomy 6:2. That thou mightest fear the Lord thy power, to keep all his statutes and his commandments which I command thee, thou and thy son and thy son's son, all the days of thy life, and that thy days may be prolonged. Deuteronomy 6:13. Thou shalt fear the Lord thy power, and serve him, and shalt swear by his name. Deuteronomy 6:24. And the Lord commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Lord our power, for our good always, that he might preserve us alive as it is at this day. And that's the only reason why we're still alive. Alright? We're alive because of the covering of Yahawashi, and because 1/3 and 144,000 of the Israelites, we fear Yahawah Yahawashi. Alright? That's the only reason why we're alive. Deuteronomy 10:12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Now, ain't the same thing that Yahawashi, who the world even called Jesus Christ, says? That wraps up the whole law. That was in what? Deuteronomy 10:12. And I will read it again. All right. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him. Now, the beginning of his love is to fear him. All right, we get that in the Apocrypha. And to serve thy Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Deuteronomy 10:20. Thou shalt fear the Lord thy power, him shalt thou serve, and to him shalt thou cleave and swear by his name. All right. Deuteronomy 14:23. And thou shalt eat before the Lord thy power in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The tithe of thy corn, of thine wine, and of thine oil, and the firstlings of thy herds and of thy flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear, to fear the Lord thy power always. Alright, so you got to learn how to fear the Most High. Most people, you don't know how to fear the Most High because you were never taught. Alright, you were just taught how to love, and then y'all don't even know the proper love, man. Y'all think that love is this worldly love. Love is the commandments, and the commandments you should fear, because if you don't do the commandments correctly, then you know that your Father who are in heaven is going to discipline you just like your Father on earth disciplines you. Alright? Deuteronomy 17:19. And it shall be with him, he shall read therein all the days of his life, that he may learn to fear the Lord his power, to keep all the words of his law and these statutes to do them. Deuteronomy 31:12. And gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates, that they may hear, and that they may learn, and fear the Lord thy power, and observe to do all the words of this law. Deuteronomy 31:13. And that their children, which have not known anything, like your children out there, your children don't know shit about the Most High, man. All right. And that their children, which have not known anything, may hear and learn to fear the Lord thy power, as long as ye live in the land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it. All right. Now we're no longer in the land of Israel. We got kicked out. All right. But in order for us to get back into our land and our rest, he says we need to go back and to fear him and to bow ourselves before Yahawah Sham Yahawashi, that's facing the east and putting our head towards the earth. Alright? And praising the name and humbling yourselves before a great king. Alright? This is Joshua chapter 4, verse 24. That all the people of the earth might know the hand of the Lord, that it is mighty, that ye may fear the Lord your power forever. Joshua 24 and 14. Now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth. Ain't that what we say? In sincerity and in truth. And put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. Now, putting away all those other gods is stop thinking about basketball. Stop thinking about the football game. Stop thinking about your American Idols. Stop thinking that your job is going to help you in the long run when it's really not. All right, your job is a temporary thing. Those playing basketball, that's temporary, man. You shouldn't be putting your whole heart into that. You should put your whole heart into Yahawah Sham Yahawashi's word, in spirit and in truth. All right, in sincerity and in truth. All right, this is 1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 14. If ye will fear the Lord and serve him and obey his voice, and not rebel against the commandment of the Lord, then shall ye then shall both ye and also the king that reigneth over you continue following the Lord your power. Alright? So you can't rebel against the commandments, man. If the Most High says to do this, you got to do it. Alright? And rebellion is part of witchcraft. Alright? That is rebellion. If you're a rebel against the Most High, then you're actually practicing witchcraft. This is 1 Samuel 12 and 24. Only fear the Lord and serve him in truth with all your heart, for consider how great things he hath done for you. This is 1 Kings 18 and 12. And it shall come to pass, as soon as I am gone from thee, that the Spirit of the Lord shall carry thee whither I know not. And so when I come and tell Ahab, and he cannot find thee, he shall slay me. But I thy servant fear the Lord from my youth. Alright? Now, you have to teach your children to fear the Most High in their youth, so that they won't stray from the faith. Alright? But how can you teach your children about it if you don't fully know about it? Therefore, it goes right back to that man. Alright? This is not shots at women, these are shots at men. Men for the Most High. For the men is the head. And if the head gets in order, then he puts that woman in order. And that woman and that man can also put their children in order. So when that man's out that house, that woman has authority, and she has it in the order of her husband, because her husband has the order of Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. Alright? This is 2 Kings 4:1. Now there cried a certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophets unto Elisha, saying, Thy servant, my husband, is dead, and thou knowest that thy servant did fear the Lord. And the Creator is come to take unto him my 2 sons to be bondmen. Alright? So even if you fear the Lord, things still may happen to you. More than likely, because you fear the Lord, more things are going to happen to you. Alright? And then that's a fact, man. The deeper you get in, the more persecutions. That's part of the scriptures, man. So the Most High's word will not be blasphemed, and that's why you have to eat the entire roll. All right. 2 Kings 17 and 28. Then one of the priests whom they had carried away from Samaria came and dwelt in Bethel, and taught them how they should fear the Lord. How they should fear the Lord. Alright? You need to be taught how to fear the Lord, which I already said. This is Psalms 15 and 4. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honoreth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not. Alright? So the Most High honors those that fear him. Alright? This is Psalms 22 and 23. Ye that fear the Lord, praise him. And ye, the seed of Jacob, glorify him and fear him, all ye, the seed of Jacob. Alright? I'm going to let y'all see that one. This is Psalms 22 and 23. Ye that fear the Lord, praise him. All ye, the seed of Jacob, glorify him and fear him, all ye the seed of Israel. Alright? So the seed of Jacob, the seed of Israel. Right? And that's one and the same, alright? You just have to do it that way. This is Psalms 33:8. Let all the earth fear the Lord. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. Psalms 34:9. O fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. Alright? This is Psalms 115:11. Ye that fear the Lord, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. Alright, remember the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous is safe and run into it. Alright. This is Psalms 115:13. He will bless them that fear the Lord, both small and great. Alright. So that means your children that don't know too much about it, if you teach them how to fear the Lord, he will bless them. Alright. And the great, the elders, your grandparents. Alright. Now that was just in the carnal. Now in the spiritual, he's also talking about the ones that's feeble and young in the spirit, and the ones that's like the elders of GMS that we pay double honors to. You know, he's blessed them, and their blessing is us. We are the fruit. Alright. This is Psalms 118:4. Let them now that fear the Lord say that his mercy endureth forever. Alright. This is Psalms 135:12. Bless the Lord, O house of Levi, ye that fear the Lord, bless the Lord. Alright. This is Proverbs 3:7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Okay. This is Jeremiah 5:24. Neither say they, neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord, our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. Alright? So you have to have it within your heart and within your mind to fear the Most High. Alright? And this is Jeremiah 26:19. Did Hezekiah, king of Judah, and all Judah put him at all to death? Did he not fear the Lord and besought the Lord? And the Lord repented him of the evil which he had pronounced against him. Thus might we procure great evil against our souls. Alright? Because you gotta stand firm, even when the Most High chastens you, because he's a buckler to every person that he receives. And just because you're part of this thing don't mean that ain't nothing gonna happen to you. More than likely, because you're a part of Yahawah Yahawashi, more things are going to happen to you. Alright? Because that's the Most High testing you to see if your faith is going to be true to him, or are you going to fall out. Alright? This is Hosea chapter 3:5. After shall the children of Israel return and seek the Lord their power, and David their king, and shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days, which are the days that we're in right now. That's why I say you must fear the Lord. And this is John chapter 1:9. And he said unto them, I am a Hebrew, and I fear the Lord, the power of heaven, which I made the sea and the dry land. Alright? So that's why we are Hebrew Israelites, telling not only other Hebrew Israelites, but everybody in the world that you actually can get a form of salvation if you humble yourselves under the Israelites. And not just because a person is an Israelite, but a person that's an Israelite for Yahawah Yahawashi in spirit and in truth. And you will know if they're doing it in spirit and in truth by their works. Alright? Be prudent, therefore. Alright? Because the Most High has given the knowledge unto the babes, but he also given certain wisdom to the ones who are being prudent. Why? Because they're searching out. Alright? So all power, glory, and honor to Yahawah Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone for showing me this great truth. And shalom and salutations to my brothers on the four corners pumping out this truth with sincerity and with long suffering. Shalom, Akim.